everybody gets better when they receive accurate criticism, but the new YouTube terms of service and generally on social media now, you're not allowed to make even the mildest criticisms of certain protected groups, and that has externalities. So shutting down dialogue, shutting down debate, shutting down discussion, shutting down speech, that has externalities too. It's not like, oh, just one side of this argument has externalities.
A certain amount of responsibility from what might happen from that show. So I guess I'm not really having a definitive answer like either Paul or Luke. I just think it's a gray area, and it depends where you draw the line. You know, I think everyone's actually in favor of censorship, even if they don't admit to it. Isn't it true that on BitChute it's a pro? It's where all the people who have been censored to have extreme views go, but you know they don't allow porn. Okay, maybe porn's not freedom of speech, but everybody has a line, is what I'm trying to say. So when it comes to the Melky issue, I wasn't there, so it's hard to have a real opinion. How many people watch hundreds of hours of activity? But the way Luke describes it, if you go through an academic book that's a little bit edgy, but plenty of people have read it, which is The Culture of Critique, or Mein Kampf, which is written by an extremist, but it's a historical book, especially for somebody that's capable in life with a high IQ. That's their responsibility. If you're giving radicalizing material to someone who is marginalized, who is 12 years old or something, maybe it's a different story. But maybe Melky is marginalized in a way. He feels put upon by society, despite the fact that he's a winner. He's objectively a winner in life. He's got a family and a hot wife, as he says. And he's a college professor.
Some people just love exploring ideas, and some people love exploring ideas through trolling. And I think that describes Melky. It describes a lot of smart people. But guess what? I have zero control over Melky. I have zero control over Mike or Philip or Paul. The only person I can control is me. And so if other people hear a dissonant idea on this show and then they choose to act like an ass, that's entirely on them. But Melky's been a good friend of mine since 2005. When I knew that my father was dying in early 2019, there's only one person in the entire world that I called to talk about it. There's only one person that I wanted to just think out loud on this topic. I know my father's dying. I don't want to leave anything unsaid. I'm not exactly sure how I feel about this. I called Melky.